are still so many both Democrats and Republicans out there whose minds won't be changed by most things, that they are just going to vote for their party's nominee almost regardless of what happens. And so that means the outcomes that we see across different presidential or congressional elections don't shift by large amounts, they only sort of shift by small amounts. And I think that's one big thing that we can learn from this election. And at the same time, I think, we also have learned that polarization has some maybe produces some good outcomes for us. So for example, turnout will have been way up, maybe the largest in a century in terms of the percent of eligible voters participating. I'm not sure that we have necessarily the best sort of institutional political system designed for such a closely divided population. I mean, our political system relies on cooperation, and yet we have a system right now where we have sort of both deeply and closely divided parties, which means there's not that much incentive to cooperate. So, there's more of an incentive to try to just make the other side look bad and win the next election than there is to sort of come together and compromise on some moderate legislation. And we see that, of course, with lots of different issue areas. And so, it's not clear, so something will have to give at some point. And it's not clear exactly what that will be. It is important that Biden's rhetoric has been about compromise and moderation, and I think he will try to reach out to some of the more moderate Republican senators in order to try to do some of that, to pass some sort of moderate legislation. But whether that actually pans out, it's going to be hard to, I'm not hugely optimistic. And again, because there's so much sort of running against that possibility, I think.